Now, before the dust has time to settle, on BBC Two shortly, John Craven will be presenting your views on the controversial series in a programme called Speak Out on Grange Hill. If you'd like to read more of the escapades of the Grange Hill pupils, the latest book about them tells the story of a walking holiday in the Austrian Alps. It's called Grange Hill Home and Away, and it's available from booksellers.
Despite that opening, this isn't the 19th episode of Grange Hill that you're watching. It is, in fact, a special edition of Speak Out about Grange Hill. And here with me are some people from all over the country who hopefully will be doing just that. Well, like us, you've probably just been watching the last in the present series of Grange Hill over on BBC One. Feelings run very high about the programme. For millions of young viewers, it's probably just about the best thing on the box, much to the disapproval of some adults like this one who wrote to say, Grange Hill gives a scandalous and false impression of life in our schools. But the show does have its older fans as well, like this one who said, it's entertaining TV with a real social value. Well, in a few moments we'll be finding out just what people here think about the programme. Here, by the way, is Hydeburn School, which is a big comprehensive at Balham in South London. And the people who come to this school come from all kinds of different family backgrounds. Some of them will be saying what they think about Grange Hill, along with people from schools in Bradford, in Newport, in South Wales, Gravesend in Kent, and in Birmingham. Well, some of their teachers are here too, along with people responsible for Grange Hill, like the producer Kenny McBain, and some of its stars, including Dulce Lissier, who plays Precious, Mark Burdis, who's Stewpot, and Paula Ann Bland, who plays Claire. Also, Mark Savage, the bully boy Gripper Stepson, and Kaka Singh, who plays Gripper's victim, Randir. Well, let's have a look now at some of the scenes that sparked off one of the main themes of this latest series, racial tension.
Hello, Mr. Singh. We want a word with you. No! In here. Right, now, Sawhead.
Big head.
Look, let me go. Let me out. Just stand still for Uncle Gripper. Just want to take off your bandages and see what's underneath, that's all.
What's your cloth head?
What's the matter? Ain't you feeling friendly?
Not particularly. I'm rather fed up with you following me around.
Listen to the Maharishi.
What have I ever done to you, Gripper? What's the big problem?
He says, what's the big problem?
The problem is, Sonny Jim, I don't like you. Look, I thought I told you not to come in here again. Gunga din.
Lay off, Stepson.
Try making me.
You can't stop us using these toilets.
Can't we? Listen, son, when I say a place is out of bounds, it's out of bounds. Got it?
Well, Kaka, do you feel in any way like Randir?
Yes, I can identify with him quite easily, in as much as I've been through what he's been through.
Well, you've been bullied at school, have
Yes. In fact, I was suspended from school about 3 years ago for racialism fighting.
What, somebody picked on you?
Yes, and we had a punch-up afterwards, and as a result, I was suspended.
Now, it took Randir a long time to come to terms with Gripper, didn't it?
Yes.
Did it take you as long?
No, I was straight in, basically. I think it wouldn't be so much verbal attack, it'd be a straight physical attack, which shouldn't really be the way it is, but it does work out like that.
So you can sympathise with the character you play?
Yes.
And what about you, Mark? Can you sympathise with Gripper at all? Do you have a soft spot for him?
Yeah, soft spot, because I think it's all psychological ways like that, you know, and to go into his background to be rather interesting.
Well, his home background and the fact that he's not very bright, really.
Yeah, and why he is so violent, you know.
But have you ever been bullied yourself by somebody like Gripper?
Yeah, when I was at school, when I was first started, because I was so small, everyone used to pick on me, so in the end I just hid out and it was left.
So the bullying stopped?
Yeah.
So with both of you, the answer has actually been to hit back yourself, has it, against the bullies?
Yeah.
Well, on Grange Hill, as Gripper's bullying and taunting goes on,
There's an awful lot of research goes into Grange Hill, and if it didn't happen, we wouldn't put it on the screen. And as far as people saying it's too far-fetched, well, what Grange Hill tries to do is pick out the things that go wrong in schools and highlight them.
It also shows racial friendship as well. Let's make that clear, doesn't it?
I mean, Jalise and I got on very well.
Oh, me and Mark
Yeah.
are the best of mates.
Well, in real life?
Yeah, in real life, you know. And I get a lot of people coming up to me and saying, well, why didn't you hit him? Or, you know, things like that. And it aggravates me because the guy's a great guy. He's just not like that at all. And I'd like to make that clear.
Yeah, do you have problems with that, Mark? I mean, do people think you're a bully in real life?
Yeah, first of all, I think once you put yourself across, then people take you for being yourself. Now, I think the issue of this racialism, I think it also points out that characters like Gripper he's just a maniac, and, you know, it's just the fact of having a go at someone, not because of their colour.
It's his latest excuse for violence and extortion.
It's phases he's gone through, and of course it's his latest one.
Maybe you better change your hairstyle, then people won't pick on you as much. Right, and then...
I think Grange can only be commended for bringing racial tension out into the open, because...
A multi-racial romance. Right.